Lincoln 1, Chelsea 2. I've seen a lot of bad performances, but that was low. This one was at an all-time low for Chelsea. It really was. It really was, because that first half, we had no control whatsoever. We couldn't keep the ball. We couldn't even get to the halfway line. We were pretty much stuck in our own box for the first 10 minutes, defending. And defending horribly. Like, I'm seeing spaces left, players unmarked. And, I mean, to be fair, we should have conceded in the first 5 minutes, but because it's Lincoln, they don't really have the quality to punish us. I knew we were going to concede eventually, but it was so bad. So bad. Like, I couldn't comprehend, like, what I was watching. It felt like watching 6-year-olds play football. It was really bad. Really bad to watch. Like, probably even worse than that, even. It was really bad. I couldn't comprehend what I was watching. And yesterday I was at such a loss of words. I couldn't make a video. I really couldn't. And eventually we get punished. Playing out from the back. I think it was a free kick. Enzo, of course it's Enzo Fernandez. This guy is horrible to watch. I can't stand watching this player. Like, I see a Chelsea lineup and I get upset when I see Enzo even in the lineup, because I know I'm going to either get a bang average performance or a really horrible one. Like, I never watch Enzo and think, wow, this guy is brilliant. I never, even in a game where he scores, like, it's just really bad. Or if he gets an assist, and most of the time whenever he gets an assist, it's either a cutback pass, something really basic. I never watched an Enzo performance and think, wow, I'm so glad we bought this player. This is the World Cup champion we bought. I've never seen an Enzo performance, and I'm never amazed by an Enzo performance. I'm amazed by a Caicedo performance. I can be amazed by a Palmer performance, or Andrew Santos, or Lavia, any of the other midfielders. But I watch Enzo Fernandez, and there's nothing. I can't be impressed. He's not impressive to watch. He's horrible to watch. Every time he comes on the pitch, he looks awful. Every single time. What was that pass? Plays that pass to Chalobah. And yeah, sure, you could argue that Chalobah could have gotten to the ball quicker, sure. Well, yeah, of course, sure. But it still was a terrible pass to make. The attacker receives it, and we're punished. 1-0. And I'm not surprised we conceded the first goal again. That's very concerning. I don't know why that's not an issue that's raised enough, because it took us half an hour to create the first chance. So us conceding first is not a good thing. If we're creating a chance once every 20 or 30 minutes, it's not exactly a good thing to be conceding the first goal, respectfully. We shouldn't even be conceding in this game anyway. In fact, I don't like that we're conceding a bit too much. I know some people might say it's just one goal, but it's not right. It's not okay. Because if we played Brighton, we'd have lost 4-0. Right, like, if we play like that against Wolves, we're not going through to the next round, I'll tell you that for sure. So, I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was, but just relieved that, well, not even relieved, I kind of expected. The second half came, and I thought, okay, look, we're still going to win this game, but it's not going to be a very impressive performance. The first, it took 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Tariq George scored it was a good goal, good shot, Tariq. Keeper wasn't going to save that, top end's fine. And to be fair, I don't know why Tariq George has been getting a lot of flack. I mean, he's a left winger being played up top. That's his manager, that's the manager there. I mean, we spent nearly 2 billion spent, and our front three was our entire left wing. I don't know what to tell you with that. I really don't know what to tell you. And he was alright, he was okay, but again, I don't know why he's playing up top. Don't know where Mark Hugh is. Players like Joshua Chempon not being utilised. I felt like we should have made use during the season so far of players like Buonanotte, especially with Palmer out. We might need to use him a bit more. And also Andrew Santos, I think he should get more game time. I mean, Esteban will get more game time anyway, but I feel like the manager doesn't make use of the squad he has. Honestly, as a fan, it never sits right with me when you have players on the bench that aren't good enough to play for the team. Like, if you have a spot in the squad because you're good enough to play in the squad, like, if you're not good enough to play in the squad, you should not even be travelling with the squad, in my opinion. Like, if you're on that bench, like, the starting 11 should be of players that are good enough to play, and the bench should also be of players that are good enough to step up when they're needed to. And I see players a lot of the time, I see players that I don't get a look at. like I said before, Josh Achempo and Mark Yu. Like, why would we bring back Mark Yu and not even use him? Like, we couldn't play him in a cup game. Like, I hear he's not eligible to play, but then later on I do hear he was because of a rule change, but he still wasn't picked. I mean, we played in Wicker, and the guy, and respectfully, his first touch was abysmal. Like, I'm happy we saw Benenotte. I mean, he got the second goal, and him and Tariq George linking up for the second goal. To be fair, I'll be honest, the defending for the second goal wasn't very good, but hats off to Benenotte, him and Andre Santos and Tariq. They were alright. They were okay, but everyone else, not good enough. The wingers were pretty much were very ineffective, useless, and the defense. Honestly, I saw it went from players being left unmarked, ball watching, and pretty much leaving space to players not being able to even perform a simple tackle, because we had two players on a man, and he wasn't even a good dribbler. He just, because there was contact made with the ball with one of the players. I think it was Andre Santos or Fofana who tried to make a tackle, and the player gets past them very easily despite contact made by the defender to get the ball, and still we couldn't dispossess the player. And I'm like, what am I watching? It's like our players were just being glided past, skipped past with ease, and I'm like, where's the defending? Like, what we look horrid off the ball. We look horrid. But I don't know what to tell you. Like, last season, I thought the defending was bad, but the defending this season looks so much worse already. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's not something I look down. It's not something I can say, okay, it's these individuals. No. It's a structural thing, because I refuse to believe. Don't get me wrong. I don't think our defense is good enough. Like, in terms of taking over the league, I don't think our defense is good enough. I'll be honest. If your best defenders are Levi Cole and Trevor Chalobah, you're not going to go very far in the title race, respectfully. If you're going to take over the league, that's your best defense, I'm just being honest with you, you're not going very far. Fofana can't really stay fit, so I can't really include him here. I mean, he played his first 90 minutes today, so in a while, so props to him for that, but well, let's be honest, he'll probably when's the next time you're going to see him play a full 90 minutes? Be honest. It was Lincoln, so it was okay. But even then, like, a lot of the players struggled against Lincoln. And the goalkeeping today, atrocious. Every time, like, every attempt to clear across, completely missed the ball trying to punch it away, Jorgensen. Like, this is what we have. A goalkeeping problem, a defense problem, and attackers. Oh, jeez, it's a lot. At this point, I've said enough.